Hey guys, welcome back. We are playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. And, we're in some kind of car lot area. I kind of forget why we're here. I know we have to rescue April. We'll fight Baxter Stockman. We get some awesome Ninja Turtles theme music going on, which is nice. One of the kind of bummers of the arcade game that was released on the... There was a couple of games, Ninja Turtle games released on GameCube and PS2 that were based on the 2003 cartoon series, but as extras you could unlock the arcade games. But for licensing reasons it couldn't have any of the same music, so it was... if I remember right, like the first arcade game... They either didn't have any music, which is crazy, or it had one song that was repeated just over and over again, which is crazy. I feel like the music is a big part of the arcade game. Really makes it a lot more fun. So, not the versions to get, unfortunately. I'm being cautious of these cars, because I know at one point the cars are going to come out and try to crush me. I don't remember which one it is. So I began talking in the last episode about how I'm a big fan of Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles, and whenever there's a new version, I'm always excited to see what they do with it, what's different. And I shouldn't have. I really wanted to blow up that oil tank, but it was not worth taking 2 hits. Ninja Turtles especially has been through a lot of different changes, and I tend to like all of them. Like, I like the 80s cartoon. To an extent. I mean, some of it's hard to go back and look at, but I will say the first season, which is only 5 episodes long, is really fun, and most of the second season is good too. It even has some story arcs that last, like there's a couple of episodes that last like 3 stories that last 3 episodes, so they kind of have a longer story arc going, which seems more interesting. And the first season, which was 5 episodes, was all interconnected, so that one I thought had a really good flow to it. Uh, 2003 cartoon, they went for more of the comic book kind of style. And I remember when the 25th anniversary came around, I was at, I think it was Wizard World in Philly, and they had a panel. Now, it's been over 5 years, so my memory's a bit fuzzy on it, but I think Peter Laird was there. At that time, Peter Laird was making the 2003 cartoon. He was still involved in the comic book, and he was there, I think, signing, but I don't think he was at the panel for the 25th anniversary, which was very strange. And I was there with my wife. Wasn't my wife yet, but was there with her, and we both kind of noticed the panel had a weird tone to it, and we didn't know really. Like, I just thought it was so strange the way some of the answers seemed kind of like doom and gloom almost, even though it felt like the series was going really well. And like a month later, there was the announcement that Peter Laird was selling the Turtles to Nickelodeon, closing Mirage Studios. So, I mean, obviously people working there must have known he was unhappy and must have thought the writing was on the wall. Here we go, Baxter Stockman. Let's see, okay. So he does 2 heat-seeking, and then he, flies to the other side. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without taking too many hits here. Man, stay still, man. Darn fly. Can't catch him. There we go. Oh. Taking a couple hits here. Making me nervous. Oh, he's got a fly swatter, okay. His figure had a fly swatter too, that's pretty cool. They probably based it off that design. This is good. There we go. Ah, oh, shoot, I missed him. I was doing good there. Had him in a pattern. Jump kick is not as strong, but you can get in and get out. Shoot. Alright, got him flashing. Ah, shoot. I just don't want to have to... If I get a game over here, I have to restart the whole level again. I don't want to do that. Just want to take care of him. Okay, there we go. Yes. And we save April. Is this where I get my kiss? Whoever rescued April, whoever lands the last hit, if you're playing a multiplayer game, it's whoever landed the fatal hit to the boss gets a kiss from April. There we go. Awesome. Let's get to that secret factory. Oh, that's right, now it's the street level. I'll have to be careful here, because sometimes foot soldiers go by on cars and stuff and try to run you over. So what was I saying? Oh, the 25th anniversary panel, yeah. So, right after that panel is when he announced he was selling the show, and it made me look back at that panel and be like, I think they kind of knew that this was not going to last anymore. I remember being really bummed out, like, I was like, why is he selling to Nickelodeon? And then Nick made an announcement about a new cartoon, and they were like, saying that they wanted to go back to the... Oops. Getting flanked here. They wanted to kind of get it more of the 1980s cartoon feel, so they wanted more of comedy with a little action, whereas opposed to the 2003 cartoon was action with a little comedy. I did not like that idea at all, but I was like, oh, I'll watch it and see what happens. And I gotta say, the 2003 cartoon quickly became my favorite incarnation. I think it's never been better. The writing is good, the action with the CG is really nice, the characters are done well. It's genuinely funny, the writing's really good, the stories are good. And then same thing with the, the original comic came to an end, and IDW announced they were making a new comic, and I've got to say it's probably my favorite version of the comic Ninja Turtles too. I think they did a really good job. I still read every episode, or every issue. It never stops being interesting, and it's just past, I think, 50 issues. Is anyone else out there? What are your favorite versions of the Ninja Turtles in comic or cartoon form? Oof, man, these spears are out. Jeez. Really hurting me. If I can just stay alive a little longer, I'll get an extra guy. Yeah, I knew that was coming. And of course now... shoot! Now they've got, the CG cartoon is coming to an end. And, which is a shame. I think it's been really good. But I like the fact that they're quitting when they want to, I guess. I feel like the original 80s cartoon, like, really went past, like, no one was watching by the time that thing ended. They tried to revive it and make it a little darker in the last 2 seasons with the Red Sky series. Looks great. Still, didn't get really people to come back, I don't think. It had new villains. They finally defeated Shredder and Krang. They got some new villains. And then Shredder even ended up being pretty cool. He like, actually was competent for once. He hadn't, I mean, he used to be, I feel like in the first season and the second season, like, he had some successes, but after that, like, he really didn't. He was just like, it was the villain of the week, the bad idea of the week kind of thing, and he just always got foiled. But there was an episode where he said he planted a bomb in Channel 6, the building, and they get everyone evacuated, and then nothing happens, and the turtle's like, well, we called your bluff, and he's like, I don't bluff. And then the whole building collapses. It was really good. Very surprising. But I don't think anyone was watching by then. I wasn't. I saw it later on. I'm really trying to stay alive for a couple more. I just want that extra guy. Yeah, so now the CG series is coming to an end. But hopefully that means they've already announced that they have another series they're making, and it's going to be, oddly enough, 2D instead of CG. But I'll wait to reserve judgment because they really surprised me with their last one. So I'm just going to say I'm looking forward to whatever they do. These guys will come out, throw those. Extra guy, okay. Oh, shoot. I got the extra guy, but I still want to stay alive as long as I can. Awesome, okay. I think next is the skateboarding level. Yep, we're still on the streets. I hope I can finish this level without... Yeah, I don't know. Without getting a game over, but it is a hard level. They definitely toned down the difficulty, though. Like, this is the level in the arcade machine where they're just like, you're gonna start paying us your quarters. They just swarm you with these helicopters, they keep firing at you. You just can't not take damage. It's definitely better here, but it's still really hard not to take a bunch of hits. These guys have guns, so they can hit you from a distance, which is annoying. I mean, the one good thing I think about this level, it's hard, but I don't remember it being quite... it's not very long, so... Yeah, those helicopters are so much easier to destroy in this version. Shoot. Oh man, I just took so much damage. Oh no. Ugh, that's not good. Oh, was that it? I think it might have been it. Am I going to get picked up by the turtle van? There we go. Okay, so yeah, this level's pretty short. And then they just careen right off the bridge. Come on, let's bust this joint. Now we're in the secret factory, and there goes Splinter getting captured. I love how you can see a very destroyed turtle van there after they landed. Maybe it wasn't their best idea to fly right off there. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.